Here it is. Here's for the heavy claim. Let's see. Sports. Life and culture. There it is. No way. This is real. Why is that picture so blown out? Alright, it's on. We'll have to get two papers for good measure here. That one's a little bent. In all its glory. Enterprising New Jersey man finds treasures while trash picking in wealthy shore towns. Wow. Super stoked. I haven't read the full article yet, but I'm gonna go back in and get one more paper for good measure, and then it's off. I'm gonna show you guys the whole edit of when they came and filmed and the day we went trash picking with the Inquirer, so check it out. Pretty exciting. This is the reason we come out here and check it out. There's actually a fax machine here too. Could you imagine? What is that? I think that is a fax machine, but look at this freaking telescope. The Next Star Celestron. Look at this. The fact that they have a... Wait, what? It might hook into a phone line. Like it gets to the internet maybe. Look at that. Oh, wow. Even though it did get a little wet, I'm sure that it can maybe, because like you're supposed to use it outside. Right. But to me this seems like the most interesting find of the day. Yeah. Like, and could be the most valuable too. All right, what's up everybody? So this is kind of nuts. This is crazy actually. It's been raining most of the day. I think it's gonna stop soon. But it's been pouring out pretty good. But a few months ago, I was contacted by a journalist, a lady named Linny, who does pieces. She writes for the Philadelphia Inquirer, which they sell at every store that sells like the New York Times around here has the Inquirer as well. It's a regional newspaper to Pennsylvania. It's the biggest newspaper in Pennsylvania, I believe bigger than any other newspaper in New Jersey as well. But since we're close to Philadelphia, they cover this area too. They'll do like stories on New Jersey, the Jersey Shore. This lady was driving around down by the beach and saw people trash picking. Went back home, went online, searched trash picking in New Jersey. Our videos came up. She decided she wanted to do a full article on trash picking on us. It's based off of trash picking and New Jersey coastal towns. And she's coming here today in about 25 minutes. They should be here, her and a photographer from the Inquirer. And we're going to talk about things that we found. So I found this Nintendo 64 in the trash. So I have Mario Kart hooked up. I found this in the trash, which I got a couple offers on. I was going to sell it, but I just didn't feel comfortable really shipping it. So I haven't shipped it yet. Nobody's paid for it though. It was just agreements. We found this in the trash years ago. The TV came from the trash. You know, pretty much everything in here came from storage units, trash, cleanouts, or brand deals. For the most part, yeah, mostly everything we own now came from something that has to do with our YouTube channel. This was one of the coolest pieces. And I'm gonna go along with these people and go trash picking. I'm going to take the Philadelphia Inquirer trash picking bulk collection, so the biggest trash day of the year, in the richest beach town in this area today, right now. So this is trash picking with the Philadelphia Inquirer. They're going to be asking Sammy questions, me questions, and then we're going to ride out, me and them. Sammy's going to be here with Finn. Teamwork makes the dream works. I'm pretty excited / nervous. It's actually like a crazy feeling, because excitement and anxiety are kind of similar of a feeling. Let's do this. Look, coffee before claims. Hello, sir. What's up?
Young.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Do you want to come in this way or the side back door? I guess just take your shoes off. Is that a big deal?
No, not a big deal at all.
Okay. You can come in.
Record yourself?
Yeah. Oh, that's what we do, make YouTube videos. So.
Is that right?
Yeah. We did start off together, both just going out picking, and then like it snowballed because it's so intriguing for people, especially people in other countries, right? Really? So like we always like to do it just because we like it. It's fun. So when we were recording it, we were like, this will be cool. It'll get, a couple thousand views probably. But then like some of the videos have like millions of views. So then it was something that we just kept doing and doing. No, it's the reporter.
Hey, hi.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Should I take my shoes off?
If you don't mind, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Hey.
Hey, hi. How are you?
Hey, I'm young.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I don't know if we've met before.
No.
I was up in Inquirer years ago. And now I freelance. I know
How
Tom
are
Ray
you?
is usually. Nice to meet you.
You as well.
Hi, nice to meet you. Hello. You all ready for Halloween, it looks like.
So what I tried to do was to just have this stuff ready that we actually picked, but you'll see it. It's a nice setting. You'll be able to hopefully get it. This whole bar was built from salvaged items. So I don't know if you wanted to, like, we could stand in front of it and just.
No, you guys just show us around.
And then, so like we got that door from a scrapyard and then painted it. We did that together.
Okay.
When you say this was salvaged, it's from trash picking or from?
Well, the bar itself, the actual bar was taken out of the trash in sea aisle, straight from the curb.
Okay.
And all the wood that was used was from Marmora, it's called, Beasley's Point.
Oh, right.
So they put pallets out and put it up for free. So I got all the wood from there. And then the Mill Road sign, the neon sign, was from a restaurant that was foreclosed and owned by Wells Fargo, the bank. And then we did the clean out there, and that's where that came from.
Oh, okay.
But then mostly all the other stuff was either trash or...
Yeah, maybe on the way out we'll get you guys in there. That's interesting.
And then, so this was one of the items that was crazy, right? For people, that this would be in the trash. I know it doesn't seem like much, but a Nintendo 64. So this video got like 7 million views on my Instagram. It was just crazy.
Wow.
And then the TV itself came from the trash. This came from the trash. This came from the trash. That picture was from the trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. You just talk to her.
So wait, that's a Panasonic TV. I mean, it works apparently.
Yeah, it works. It's kind of cool because like we sat here when I found the system, and then me and her both played it at a game of Mario Kart, and when we were younger, that was like a big thing. So
you could actually probably sell that for some good money, though.
Yeah, it's probably worth $100 or $200. And it had like, so I did sell all the games I got with it.
Okay.
And that was like $300 or $400 worth of games. They were all GameCube games.
Oh, okay.
So we auctioned those off on a site called Whatnot, I think it was, or Drip, one or the other.
Okay.
The skateboard that's hanging behind it was from the trash as well.
Okay.
And it's useful still, like it works.
So is this your brand?
This is one of our brands.
That she was actually just sitting next to.
So is it your brand though?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay, so you. Okay.
So see the hats in here? That's our brand too as well. They have a hardware store right in Stone Harbor. It's Ace, I think. Mm-hmm. And so we did a commercial with them. We were like in the commercial somehow, and we did like drone footage for their commercial.
Oh wow.
But basically they have this program where like they come and take your furniture when they deliver the new furniture.
Oh, right.
And the guy was like, we get the nicest stuff that's hardly used at all, but the people don't even want to take it to the curb. They'd rather us just take it away.
Wow.
So that they don't have to,
It makes sense though, because if
bother.
you're older and like rich and you physically can't.
Well, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Like,
if you have the
pouches
money,
are
you're
very
gonna
heavy
do
and hard
that,
to-
I
yeah,
guess.
Yeah, move around. Yeah.
a storage unit.
Oh, this was for you.
Oh,
So it was the contents of a tattoo shop in Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
And actually the
That's
desk
where that-
that's in there came from there too, and it was a lot of really nice stuff, and we sold a bunch of it, but that was just like, we couldn't sell it, so we just threw it out. But then they picked it,
And then they picked it.
and they're going to throw it out and someone else will pick it.
Yeah, right.
They're just gonna use it. Just like
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's a big cycle.
yeah.
Fine, yeah.
I feel like that's a good
It's a
thing
cycle.
if it's
Yeah.
All right, here's what we did. We just pulled into the Wawa here. So I am with the Inquirer journalist here in the seat. And as I already suspected, there is a ton of stuff out to the trash. And I'm just wondering, what other possible reason would you be to put a tarp over something unless you wanted somebody to take it if it's in the trash? So right there's a pretty good example of like how they want people to take the items, or they wouldn't tarp it, right?
Oh, yeah, it's like
It's almost like
a sofa or something.
I think somebody already came through here.
why?
Because this house here had a bike, had
And-
some bikes and stuff, and there's this guy in one of those Ford trucks came. It wasn't a truck, it was like a van.
Yeah.
Started putting all this stuff in there.
So
Did you get his name?
you should have started shooting them.
Just go, I'll follow you.
All right.
Are you gonna look at this?
Do you think it's worth it? I mean, if it's tarped, it could be. I think we'll just go, right? I mean, I'm not gonna pick up a couch probably today. So the amount of stuff that's gonna be out here today is gonna be immense because it's their big bulk pickup after the summer. So also too, the guy who picked up the bike might not even have been here purposefully for trash picking. He could have been either working here or literally just here because somebody's here that isn't his family or friends and wanted the bike and just was like, I want this bike. Because I see a lot of people trash picking that, you know, aren't necessarily like trash pickers like how I intentionally came here to pick, who just see stuff randomly. Whereas like if I see a good find and I'm not out to trash pick, I still do pull over usually. So see how there's mattresses there? That's pretty intense. Like that they take that is crazy.
Yeah, they must come with a giant truck, right? Trash truck.
I guess they have to use like the rust on those is crazy. They have to use like full on like stake body trucks, right? Because like how would you even fit all that in a regular trash truck?
Yeah, they'd have to like be going back and forth.
So those things are actually kind of cool, but like they look like they're too far gone.
Okay. Wicker.
Yeah. If they were in better condition though, they'd be pretty cool and I think they would sell. Just because a lot of people like to have that outside storage. So also what's different about the bulk collection too is like it's the whole city. Whereas normally if I was to pick here, it would only be one section of the town because they split it up into four different trash days. Okay, so here's what's crazy about this. Like, you would think maybe I passed up better stuff than this TV, but there's a big market for these. They call it a CRT TV. So did you see how I had my Nintendo hooked up to that old TV? Because the picture on those old gaming systems doesn't go good on a regular TV. So the people that like the retro gaming are gonna want this old TV.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, and it looks like it does have the remote as well. So it'll probably be a good piece. So it's pretty crazy too because it looks like they maybe just put it out almost after it started raining. So I was telling her, but these TVs are actually sought after nowadays, which you wouldn't think that, right?
Wait, say that again, I didn't hear you.
So it actually looks like they didn't really have it out in the rain that long. And this remote actually I don't think goes to this, but I'll just take it either way.
They had it in a plastic bag like that?
I mean, they wanted someone to take that, right? Or why would they put, like, are you going to Ziploc a remote just to throw it out? Or you think maybe somebody wants it?
Yeah.
And this is where the TV was sitting probably on this. And to be honest, this is like a decent thing too, but I'm not going to take that. I think this would be the only thing that I would pick out of this pile. So the fact that it has a DVD player too adds value.
Oh man.
And the brand itself adds value. Yeah. Because like the brand is good.
Toshiba, yeah.
Yeah.
And it has a
DVD player, see?
Okay.
Are like praising people like me to save that from being thrown away because they don't make those TVs. Like they're not producing VCRs or TVs like that anymore. So only the ones that exist in the world now are the ones that are going to be available. So every year as more and more get taken to the landfill or recycled, there's just less out there. So like there's not going to be, it's crazy, but like the Betamax players, like you remember Betamax?
Right.
The players that play those are so expensive. They're like $400.
Are they really? Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I think my dad had one.
Yeah, because like they're so hard to find. Golf clubs in general sell anyway, even if it's a cheap one from Amazon and it's a whole set, just because like a lot of people will come down and they just need a set to play maybe for the weekend, or they want one for like, you know, cousin Joey or whoever. These ones are super old, like old looking. So there is a slim possibility that maybe one of these clubs could have value.
All that just from like that 2 seconds we were driving by it.
Yeah, because like look how old this is, and like it's wooden, right?
Yeah.
And that thing's completely broken. So yeah, up close now I'm seeing it's probably trash, but there is like people who would maybe want this bag, and then at the least quality I could say is like I could post that for $30 for the whole thing, and it would probably sell if there was no other value on top of that. And even these chairs are kind of cool. If it was a horrible day, I might take the chairs, but I just know there's a lot here, so I'll just take
You still gonna take that? Okay.
I'll take the golf clubs, and like even, you know, somebody might still take that bike for scrap if there's a guy scrapping here today. What I've found too is like in these things, people put like money and stuff sometimes. Or like their jewelry, say they have like a watch at the course back in like 1970 when they were golfing with this bag because it's so old. Who knows? Probably not, but it could happen.
It's happened to me.
Which is pretty cool because most of these houses, as you know, get torn down, but this is probably one of the originals.
Oh wow.
So that's like a really cool house, and they have it really nice. So this cooler would be a great thing to sell. The only problem is I think that the leg is gone, and this is an ice machine. Oh, so the leg's in here. It's a little bit bent, but the only thing is I just sold one for $40 just like this, and it had nothing written on it. And Life is Good is a pretty cool like lifestyle brand that's been around for a while. So
How much did you sell it for?
$40.
That's good.
Yeah, and it sold the same day I got it. Yeah.
Oh, the free wheels, you can pull it.
Yeah, well, it's got the, see, if I just bent it, or maybe I could just sell it as is, and the person buying it would maybe find the value to fix it.
Okay.
If they, you know, say they love Life is Good or something.
It looks old.
It's supposed to be retro, but it's not actually old.
It's not actually old.
Nah, but I'll take this. It's worth taking. It's also not that heavy, so.
That helps.
There you go. Also, coming back to what I was saying, like I could just scrap this if I had to.
Okay.
I don't want to do that. I would rather sell it, but it's not gonna, you know, either way it'll get recycled. You know what I mean?
I follow you on YouTube.
Really?
There's a guy who comes from the mainland, and he.
What's your name?
Don.
Don.
Yeah, Don.
Have you made a comment on there or just watched the
No, I like him. I like all your stuff. I don't comment much.
Yeah.
How are you?
We're with the Inquirer. We're doing a story.
Oh, all right, here.
You got it?
Dude.
Yeah, so how'd you find it? Just from looking on there?
No, I don't know. And the one where you went by where the one kid, there was a video with some kid, rich kid, YouTuber.
Oh yeah, that's
who had
around here, right?
The Lambo and rap, and he had a Tesla or something. So
his name's Steven Scherer.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's a putz.
Yeah.
And the thing was, the one that you just had where you got all the chairs and you sold a couple chairs.
Yeah.
For a quick $1.25.
Yeah, so you've been watching them.
I told you.
So why do you watch them?
Because what he's doing is actually like recycling in a good way.
Yeah.
Because most people look down upon this stuff as it being, they throw everything out.
Yeah.
And he turns trash into treasure. Dude, I'm gonna be in the info.
You got any trash out here?
No, we got nothing. I'm just visiting because I just had this done.
Oh, all right.
Wow, that was
Yeah.
good stuff, and someone.
Oh
coming around to do
yeah.
that.
The best here, Stone Harbor. You got even down along LBI, Ocean City.
So you don't live at the? Do you?
Oh wait, I got a place in St. Michael's and
okay.
Ocean City.
In Ocean City. Oh, okay.
Basically Ocean City.
So honestly, the condition is terrible, but the brand is good. I mean, there's a decent amount online for over 100.
Really?
So also what I was saying.
Even though it's all rushed like this?
Yeah, I guess because maybe somebody might need the parts or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Or even just the tires, because like the fact that the tires are still holding air makes me know that obviously they're not popped, but also somebody tried to use this not that long ago, or it could even just straight up work. Like, that's pretty crazy, right? Somebody might have taken the seat that already was picking, but I don't know, even just for like 30 bucks it's still worth it, but it could get like 50. Yeah, that's why the bikes are weird, because something that doesn't look too great could be worth money, just because like bikes can vary from like $100 at Walmart to like $10,000 at a specialty shop. You know what I mean? Okay. So the only thing is, right? Oh, the cord's there. Sometimes they cut the cords.
Okay.
But this is literally the same exact TV, just in a bigger style as the one we already just got.
Okay.
Same brand DVD player.
And even though it's all wet,
It'll probably work. I mean, I could just test it right now.
that's like, what is that called that you're testing?
It's a power supply. They've become like super popular. I mean, that guy was even saying he had one to test stuff.
Oh, the one
that we just talked to, yeah. The thing is, a lot of these old TVs used a lot of gold for the connections. So for the most part, they do. It could have been broken before they even put it out, though. But no, look, it went on just right now. You could just hear it, but we'll see if the screen comes on. Okay, yeah, see the channel and everything? And then let's see if they left a DVD in here for us. No, but it does open. So the only bad thing, there's nothing bad about it. The only thing that could be better is if the remote was with it.
Oh, right, like the other one had
Yeah.
a plastic bag.
A lot of people would see these houses, and some of them are unassuming to the actual value of what they
Oh,
are.
I know, yeah. And they go so far back, too. Like, you're looking narrow from the front.
So this would probably actually sell if it worked, but these bikes are really nice.
Yeah, wow.
And what I was saying too, this brand, Giant, is so I did hear some back there. I would ask them, but it's obvious that they're in the trash, so I'm just gonna take them. But
Okay.
like if I see somebody, I'll be like, yo, can I take these? But obviously they're doing something with their family, so I'm not going to bother them. And the perspective of like actually usable stuff, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The rug's probably fine to use, and the coffee table looks usable. I'm not going to take this stuff just because, but like it's not bad. All right, here we go. It looks so retro that it must be retro, right? Amazoni? I guess it's just actually retro, or it just looks retro. It looks like
It does, right? The yellow, yeah.
Amazoni
So,
or Amazon. It came from a local bike shop here. It would be interesting to see if it was even still in business. So this thing's like
what is it supposed to be?
it's a pool skimmer, so it cleans the pool. This is a pretty heavy duty one though. And obviously they threw it out for a reason, but maybe they got a new one though, I don't know. There's always this thing that you can sell stuff for parts if it's expensive enough. All right, this is it. This is the reason we come out here and check it out. There's actually a fax machine here too. Could you imagine? What is that? I think that is a fax machine, but look at this freaking telescope. The Next Star Celestron. Look at this. The fact that they have a, wait, what? It might hook into a phone line. Like it gets to the internet maybe. Look at that. So actually, even though it did get a little wet, I'm sure that it can maybe, because like you're supposed to use it outside. So I never really actually heard of this brand before, so I don't know anything about it. But to me, this seems like the most interesting find of the day. Like, and could be the most valuable too.
It's crazy they can build on that marsh like that.
I think what it is like they can't.
Turn right, then you will arrive at your destination.
All right, here we go. I just rented a fresh storage unit. It's kind of big, I would say it's a medium unit. It's about 10 by, what is it? 10 by 15. It's pretty big. I don't know, it might be like 12. Yeah, it's 15 by 10, I guess. It's not that big. It seems like it would be bigger than this. My point being, I'm about to trash pick heavy for the next 2 weeks. I don't want to bring all this stuff back to my house, so I'm going to put it here. And then as I post it and try to sell it, when I get to the very end of my rental, which is going to be about 2 months, 1 to 2 months, probably 2 months, I will just take everything out of here and either go donate it or just throw it out. Because like if I post it and list it for a good price, you know, even relist it, whatever, in the next couple weeks, and it doesn't sell, there's no point to hold on to it. Everything I plan to put in this unit is going to be straight from the roadside trash. So minus my gas and my time, all the items I pack this unit with will be completely free. This is the hole that I got when I was out the other day, the first day of the bulk pickup. Pretty good. It's mostly all bikes though. and TVs, bikes and TVs. This is what I thought would be necessary to bring to the unit to make the job just easier. Power box to test the TVs and any other electronics that I might find. DVDs to test the DVD players on the TVs. The pump to pump all the air of all the tires of all the bikes. Actually, this one's holding air and is already pumped up, so that's good to go. No seat as is. This one I got to pump up the tires just to see what they look like. Other than that, the chain is rusty and totally gnarly, not on at all. This is bent. So this is being sold completely as is as well. Got to search what it is, and then I'll post it for like way less, like a reasonable amount. I don't know, that bike's not really worth a lot, but these two are actually worth the time to put the air in the tires and see how they're working. This one, I don't know. They've probably been sitting for a couple years, honestly. Maybe like 10 years. All right, here we go. Both TVs are up in action. We're gonna open both of them up and we're going to play a DVD. Whoa, we do have an extra. Check that out. It came with a DVD already. Return of the Jedi, Star Wars. What a serious claim that is. Alright, I'm putting Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed, in the TV. See if it works. It looks good. It's looking good so far. So, how is this the same TV? Just this one's bigger. So this works fine. When I find TVs with DVDs or VCRs with VHS tapes in them still, I get excited because it's so interesting to see the last thing that was watched on the TV that maybe hasn't been used since like 2008. It probably was used more recently than that, but what year, I wonder, was this? It was produced in 2003. So yeah, it could have been 20 years since it was used. I doubt it. But let's see. This one looks like it's working fine. So this is everything I got first day out of the bulk season. Wasn't really there that long just because we were working on the article and lots of talking going on and questions being asked. Also running into Don. Shout out to Don, the legend. Pool pump, not really sure if I can even sell that. I don't know what to do. Maybe throw it out. The 3 bikes that are decent. Wilson bag, telescope, 2 awesome TVs, cooler, gonna be sold as is. Pretty good haul. This sticker was still on the back of the TV, so I just put it right here in the front. So they pulled this off, slapped it on the back. I'm sure this was hundreds of dollars when it first came out. Legendary. All right, cheers everybody. This feels crazy because I just got Starbucks coffee. I like Starbucks coffee, I'll admit, but I'm at Wawa now. So I got Starbucks coffee to go to Wawa because I have something super, super epic to show you all today. We're hoping it's real. We are hoping it's real. Why is that on? I don't know. Either way, we're about to pick up the Sunday paper at Wawa, and it's going down. Let's get in there and make sure we can get one. So bear with me, everybody. This could be the most legendary thing that's happened ever. Thanks, dude. Back, yeah.
Maria, the Saturday
All right. Here it is. Here's for the heavy claim. Let's see. Sports. Life and culture. There it is. No way. This is real. Why is that picture so blown out? Alright, it's on. We'll have to get two papers for good measure here. That one's a little bent. Alright, just scored it. The Philadelphia Inquirer, Sunday morning edition. It's a $5 paper. I thought paper was like last time I bought a newspaper it was like $1.25. And I just showed you guys the article. It is big. It is big, okay? It's in the lifestyle section. So back in the back of the paper. It's not like front page news or anything. Never expected it to be. I actually didn't expect it to be such a big article either. So it's on. I'm gonna get it to the car and then I'll show you guys the better section of it. So here we go. Here we go. And there it is in all its glory. Enterprising New Jersey man finds treasures while trash picking in wealthy shore towns. Wow. D8, let's see. The continuation should be right here. Oh, nice. Me and Sammy trash picking. Tucker and his wife show off some of their backyard furniture they found while trash picking. Wow, that's a pretty heavy article. Pretty freaking epic, I must say. Super stoked. I haven't read the full article yet, but I'm gonna go back in and get one more paper for good measure, and then it's off. I'm gonna show you guys the whole edit of when they came and filmed and the day we went trash picking with the Inquirer, so check it out. Pretty exciting. Okay, so wow, epic article in the Inquirer. Shout out to Linny, shout out to Kim, the journalist, the photographer who both came to shoot the article. I do want to quickly apologize and say this is a little bit of a shakier, more just like all over the place vlog than I usually would post. I was just filming myself because the reporter was asking me a whole bunch of questions and writing the story as we were going. So I kind of was holding the GoPro down a little bit. There's a lot of areas that I would have cut out normally, but I wanted you all, as the viewers, to see the real life experience of how it went. So, I feel like the last 2 weeks has just been a whirlwind of insanity. Like, the article dropped Sunday. We went to Massachusetts, me and my family. Me, Sammy, Finn. We were there until yesterday, Wednesday. So Sunday, the Inquirer dropped their article. Wednesday, yesterday, the Daily Mail dropped an article. So a British tabloid dropped an article, and that just created a whole whirlwind. And then this other paper just dropped an article published literally today at 5:28 a.m. It's called the Vista.Today, Chester County newspaper. And they all have different titles, and they're all a little bit different. This one has picture stills taken from my YouTube video, and it actually has a link to my our YouTube channel, which takes you just right there. So that's already generating hype. The fact that 7 days ago I posted a video and it has almost 60,000 views, crazy. So then today I'm on Instagram and I'm getting all of these followers, like just an increase, like crazy amount of followers. And I'm looking at the names of the people and some of their profiles, and I'm like, why are all these people from Brazil following me? Do they read the Inquirer in Brazil? So then I get a notification, and this news source, Telemundo, I'm not exactly 100% sure what it all says because it's in Portuguese, but this Brazilian newspaper dropped an article showing my Instagram picture of me holding the Inquirer, and this is actually from a storage unit. And then it has like a whole article. I don't really know what it says. It's in Portuguese. But they dropped a link to my Instagram. So all these people are going over to my Instagram then now. So it's getting pretty insane. I will say that this is not something that I thought would become international news. I know the Inquirer is a big newspaper. It's one of the biggest newspapers really in the world, I guess. But just the domino effect is a little bit outrageous. And I just think, now I'm thinking, like, how do I keep the ball rolling? How do I keep it relevant? And I got to just keep continuing to do what I've been doing. But, wow. And the outpour of the positivity from all of you, everybody viewing the channel, people I saw commenting on the Daily Mail. I was wondering, did the Daily Mail print this article in an actual newspaper, or was it only printed on the internet? Anybody from the UK who might have gotten that edition of the Daily Mail, which maybe came out today or yesterday. So today's Thursday the 25th. Yesterday was Wednesday the 24th. Does anybody have that newspaper? And if you do, are you willing to send it to me? I will pay for the newspaper and the shipping, and I'll also send you a hat if you want to make a trade. Please, if anybody has it, let me know in the comments. And then another thing is, I got an email from this guy, which I think is worth sharing because it's a good cause. I can't fact check this guy right now at this very moment. I have never been to this store. I don't know him, so I'm just taking his word for it. But he said that he saw it in the Vista, which is a Chester County newspaper. I want you to know about a nonprofit that I started 8 years ago called Community Warehouse Project of Chester County. We have warehouses. We take gently used furniture and housewares and give them those items to the families and veterans in need throughout Chester County. If you could, give me a shout out. So I will. I'll put Chester County. It's communitywarehouseproject.com, but I'll leave a link in the description of this video. Glenda is the CEO. Okay, it's a woman. Glenda. Okay, so shout out to Glenda. If, that's a good cause, I'm totally all about it. So shout out to the Community Warehouse. if you have donations to give in Chester County, that might be a good place to do it. It's a good cause. So that's legendary. And then from here, I'm thinking about doing some type of like drop, right, where I sell a couple of the items that I picked while with the Inquirer. And we're also going to be dropping all of our hats and maybe some other merchandise in October. The first Friday in October, I think, will be the first drop. So stay tuned for that. But I have this bag of golf clubs. And I just, in my head, I came up with this. I never posted them for sale. But would people, I know that they're not really worth a lot of money, but like, would people be interested in having some of those golf clubs signed and posted to a website or an auction for sale as like a piece of nostalgia from, you know, our YouTube channel, my life, our lives, and me and Sammy can both sign them or write you a little letter and then maybe send like a little photograph or postcard thing with it and maybe some stickers. I don't know. Is that something that people would actually want as a way to like help us and our business grow, as well as get like a piece of our history? I know, like, I don't know. It just came into my mind. So I don't have enough papers. I only got 3 copies of the Inquirer. So like I would like to like sell some of those, like sign maybe, but I don't have enough to do that. So the next best thing in my mind was like items from the pick could be something that people might want. I will say that the guy that took all the photos sent me, thank you, by the way, Yang Kim, he sent me pictures, like the actual pictures. So that right there is the bag with the golf clubs. So I could auction off or sell the golf clubs and the bag in some capacity. I would also say that Yang Kim from the Inquirer was a super cool guy, and I will post both his like website or Instagram. Let me just say, I was trying to do this in a way he's a photographer for the Inquirer. I don't know if he has an Instagram page or a different website, but if he does, I'll leave Lenny's website and some of her work, so you can check that out. The lady who wrote the article, in the link of this description, and I'll leave his Reddit and content, like web page or Instagram if he has one, and then I'll leave the link to the community warehouse as well, so that everybody can get credit. So I just want to thank, everybody involved in this from top to bottom. It wouldn't have ever happened without all the other people involved. And the biggest shout out that this has been a hard pill for me to swallow, going into parenthood and realizing that me and Sammy aren't going to be able to work together every day like we did before. And it doesn't take away the fact that we are a team, and nothing that I do could be accomplished without Sammy, even in the slightest bit. So we're still working as a complete team. It's just not in the same way. So shout out to my wife, Sammy J. She and I decided, so they did take a whole bunch of pictures, right? But a lot of the pictures that they took of Sammy, she was with Finn, and we decided like last minute maybe we shouldn't have Finn appear in the article, a photograph of her or her name, just for security and safety reasons. And also we just had no idea how the article was actually going to be printed. It was a very positive article, but we just didn't know. Like a journalist can't tell you exactly what's going to be in the article before it's printed. They never do that. So we didn't know. We just met the lady that day. We had no idea. So removing her from the article actually removed any of the other pictures of Sammy as well. So there was one picture of me and Sammy, which is cool, in the article. But I don't think that she got the credit that she deserves in these reports, in these posts. So shout out to Sammy. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, this is both of our business. So I just wanted to add that at the end here. And I'm just thinking this is just, you know, just the beginning. I would say to really have a success in life, you have to work at something for like 20 to 30 years. And really, we've only been working at this together as a team for like 8 years. So I've had YouTube channels and, you know, been doing videos for a long time, but really getting down with it has been, you know, the last like 6 to 7 years. So what I'm saying is, like, I have another like 12 years of just grinding and hustling until I'll be able to see really the true fruits of my labor, and I'm ready to do it. So like, perseverance is the key, and realizing that nothing happens overnight and that this is just the beginning. Even though I've put in so much time, energy, and so has Sammy, and so has anybody who's ever worked with me or helped me in any way. There's been a lot put into this, into our YouTube channel, into our business, but I have to realize too that this is just the beginning. So like, more and better things to come in the future. I can guarantee you all that. The dream has just started. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Keep pushing and keep it going. Try to stay positive. Everybody has battles. Everybody's battling something. I know I am. I have been. I've been going through a lot. Me and Sammy have been going through a lot over the years that just hasn't been posted to YouTube. And life is not easy, no matter how good you want to make it look. Everybody wants to make it look good. You know, whether that's on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. The public image is not necessarily what's really going on behind the scenes. So just know we're all struggling, and we just got to get through each day and try to heal and grow and just become a better versions of ourselves as we go. So catch you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.